Hey guys, just a little impromptu video today, and I want to show you a couple of new devices that I got recently from a company called Novoo, and I've really been looking for some scaled down versions of some computer peripherals for my laptop. I just find that with my Surface Book 2, it's an old device, but it does come with, a fair few accessories. I have a power brick that's just over here to the side. It's a pretty big power brick. The dock itself is even larger than this as well, so it's not something that I can really carry around with me when I'm traveling, or even at home. It does take up a bit of space, so dock comes in two parts. It's actually three of these bricks, so the other two are a lot larger as well. So I really wanted something that was smaller, more easy to use, and was compatible as well with other devices. So if I wanted to get an upgrade for my laptop, which I'm thinking about pretty soon, that these would be compatible. So, I have owned another Novoo device before. So it is basically this one over here. And yeah, it's just like a quick little dock. I think I bought this for about 40 bucks at the time, about 30 or 40 bucks. Pretty basic. So you've got a couple of USB ports, card. It's got a charging port as well, so you can connect a USB charger onto this port to charge your laptop. You've also got a HDMI port. So this was pretty good in the beginning, where I just needed one display and I wasn't really making proper videos as well. I think I just was using like an older camera, plugging it in through the USB. Okay, now that I've got a much better camera setup, I've got a DSLR, I've got a separate microphone, I've even got a secondary webcam sometimes that I use and have them all plugged in. This just doesn't cut it anymore, even though it's a lot smaller. So I got a couple of these samples sent to me by Novoo, and I have separate reviews on this as well on each of these if you want to go check them out on my channel. But yeah, as you can see, this one here, it's the RM14, and it comes with a ton of different ports. So it's actually got 6 USB ports here. So it's got 3 USB 3.0 ports. One of them is a USB-C port, as you can see there, 2 USB-As, and then you've got 3 USB 2.0 ports. So that's a total of 6 USB ports. I mean, that's more than what you get even on a laptop that's, like a gaming laptop or something like that. So, you got this micro SD slot, normal SD slot. You've got PD charging port there as well, supports up to 100 watts. 2 HDMI ports plus a DP port. So this allows you to connect 3 monitors to your laptop. That's pretty unique. I don't see too many hubs out there that are able to do that. You've even got an Ethernet port here as well for wide internet. So yeah, overall the quality of this device is really good. It's made of aluminium, anodized aluminium, and the cord also that connects to the computer, I like how that it's braided, so it does feel pretty, pretty high quality. Feels like it would be able to take a few decent tugs and even attempts to maybe cut it. So yeah, I do like that. And let's have a look what else really. Oh, there is a 3.5 millimeter port here, millimeter jack, so that supports any external microphone or wide headphone. So yeah, like I said, it's a lot smaller than my other ports, my other USB hubs. Definitely the one that comes with my Surface Book 2. Okay, but yeah, compared to the original one that I had here, that I purchased, a smaller one. Obviously, it's larger. It's like twice as big, but it comes with all the bells and whistles. If you want to charge additional devices, connect additional devices, you're pretty good. Okay, so nice and durable. So this is the Novoo RG120. It's a gallium nitride charger, 120 watt gallium nitride charger. It is absolutely tiny. I pair this with my Novoo RM14. So together, these make a fantastic little travel pack, or even just for use at home. I mean, these days, I only just use these wherever I go, even when at home, because it's just, takes up less space on my desk. It's lighter, it comes with all the cables. The great thing about this one as well is that Novoo actually include a couple of cables. So this one's 1.5 meters. This one's 1 meter, 1 meter cable, USB-C to USB-C. Braided as well. They feel really quite tough and durable. So it's good that I didn't have to go out and buy those on my own, because I know a lot of competitors, with similar spec products, they don't include those cables as well. And I think this is probably the most competitively priced one, so the best value one that I've seen out there anyway. So yeah, made of plastic. I'm not sure if it's polycarbonate or ABS, but if you take a look at the ports up close, you've got two USB-C ports there. So you can connect them in different ways, and there are some in the manual here. It actually tells you a little breakdown of the maximum wattage depending on what ports that you use. So you can actually pause the video here if you want to check it out. Okay, but essentially, if you're using the top two ports at the same time, you're going to get 60 watts each. If you just use the top port, you're going to get 100 watts. If you use the top port or the center port separately, you're going to get 100 watts. That bottom port, or the bottom port plus the second last port here, will only give you 20 watts. Okay, but if you're using them all at the same time, just remember that top port is always going to support 100 watts, but the other two combined will only support 20 watts. I tend to use this with just the top port connected to my computer, and then where I need to connect my phone there to that second USB-C port. So you basically get fast charging on both, and yeah, a lot faster than using my normal laptop charger.